Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Red Dead Redemption 2. Wir sind hier noch mit Dutch unterwegs und müssen den Jungen zu seiner Mutter zurückbringen. Das machen wir jetzt auch.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What? What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, yes. I had the best time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know.
You had a nice night then?
Most enjoyable. Well, the man's an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
A whole heap of them. We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You know, I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
Bronte?
Oh, he'll be there too. Seems to more or less run this city. At least, that's the way he sees it.
Hey, they're back! I think I see Jack!
Abigail! Abigail! We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. Did you ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack, how are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So,
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you,
Everyone seems happy.
Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Hey, make some room for John there.
Come on, are we celebrating?
Verbringen wir Zeit mit der Familie auf jeden Fall.
Cielito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que ama.
1:18 Uhr haben wir das jetzt.
Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Ay, 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 ay.
Gut, Freunde, dann werden wir jetzt mal gucken, ob wir den Vampir treffen. Ich bin mal gespannt. Wir haben jetzt ein bisschen Party gemacht mit unseren Leuten. Gut. Ich hoffe, es ist noch nicht zu spät. Vielleicht bekommen wir ihn ja noch. Wir haben das jetzt 1:58 Uhr. Ja, könnte schwer werden. Das könnte echt schwer werden. Wartet mal. Vielleicht haben wir Glück. Vielleicht auch nicht. Müssen wir mal gucken. Ein Brief ist angekommen. Ich will jetzt aber den Vampir haben. Zwei Uhr 28. Ah, Leute, könnte knapp werden, dass die Leiche da liegt. Also da soll dann irgendwie so eine Leiche liegen. Ich bin mal gespannt. 2:38 Uhr, er ist zu spät. Ich glaube, das ist zu spät, Freunde. Ich glaube, den kriegen wir nicht mehr. Wir gucken mal. Da muss dann irgendwie so ein Kreuz liegen. Also in der Nähe, wo wir hin sollen, müsste dann so ein X liegen. Und da soll er dann sein. Das Ding ist, ich kann jetzt auch gerade nicht schneller reiten. So, wartet, Freunde. Vielleicht haben wir noch Glück, ich weiß es nicht. Ich glaube aber eher nicht. Ne, da liegt kein X, wir sind zu spät. Wir... Kann man sich hier schlafen legen? Ein Arzt. Barbier. Aber wir können hier oben auch gar nichts mehr machen, ne? Warte mal, was ist das? Wasser will nicht sprechen. Okay, wir schlagen Lager auf. Warte mal. Ich muss ja die Markierung noch machen, ne?
Hey, move!
Ja, schade.
We cannot replace perfectly good China set because of one chip. Ah, je ne peux pas le croire. Arrêtez! Arrêtez! Get away from her! No, no! No!
Oh, Misty. That's terrible.
Okay. Die ist wohl tot. Begräbt er sie jetzt? Bestimmt. Ah, tut mir leid. So, dann werden wir jetzt mal irgendwo unser Lager aufschlagen. Ah, wir reiten ja wieder nach hier. Nein, 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 ich wollte den Wegpunkt gar nicht machen. Scheiße. Warte mal. So, der Wegpunkt bleibt hier. Und wir reiten jetzt aber trotzdem nach Hause. Ja, sorry, ich dachte, ich bekomme vielleicht den Vampir noch. Gut, bekommen wir nicht, schade. Maniac! Hey. Jetzt wird es doch eh gerade wieder hell. 4:44 Uhr. Ah, da komme ich nicht rauf. Schade. So, jetzt aber. Gut, ja, dann müssen wir, wie gesagt, jetzt erstmal wieder nach Hause. Da, wo wir auch eigentlich hingehören. Erstmal. Gut, es wird morgen. Wir werden dann die Mission am Morgen machen und hoffen dann, dass es auf jeden Fall wieder später Abend ist, dass wir in dieser oder noch in der nächsten Folge auf jeden Fall diesen Vampir bekommen. Ich hätte gerne diesen Vampir. Warte mal, wir müssen irgendwo hier hin, ne? Ah. Okay, wir kommen von der anderen Seite. Alles klar. Gut. Vorräte sind knapp. Lagerkasse 114. So, ich möchte auch gerne jetzt hier mal Fleisch spenden. Kann ich auch. Mr. Pierce ist da. Mr. Pierce. Pearson. Spenden.
Getting real low on meat here. Thank you, Arthur.
Bitte.
Morning, Arthur.
Guten Morgen.
Trelawney.
Trelawney. So, wir. Hier ist irgendwo ein Brief angekommen bei uns. Müssen wir wahrscheinlich rein, oder? Ja. Da müssen wir hoch und dann werden wir uns dann auch mal umziehen. Dass wir nicht immer gleich aussehen, ist ja auch langweilig. Ein bisschen anders muss auch mal sein, ne? Untersuchen den Brief.
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else. and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so, yours, Mary.
Okay. Mary braucht also unsere Hilfe, alles klar. Was haben wir hier? Öffnen. Lesen. Was ist das hier? Untersuchen. Okay. Gut, Freunde, wir haben also einen Brief von, die soll in Saint-Etienne sein, Saint-Denis, sorry. Gut, dann werden wir jetzt auf jeden Fall erstmal hier diese Mission hier neu machen.
So what do you think of this place?
You folks sure move around a lot.
Yep, that's how it goes.
So. Hä?
You okay, Arthur?
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh yeah, old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, ein bisschen Party. Das klingt doch gut.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Cowboys, you arrived! And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah! Do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
Okay. Also die mögen uns auch nicht.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Die mögen uns auch nicht, Freunde.
Let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends.
Champagne, sir?
Okay.
Outrageous. These dancers. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Gentlemen, I hope you're having a fine evening.
Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Hey, what say you and me cool off?
Hello?
Get your hands off me.
Okay, was mache ich jetzt mit ihm?
Leave it off.
Okay, jetzt spielen wir hier den Sicherheitsmann, oder wie?
Hello, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
Mayor,
Allegedly.
there's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Ryder?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes, we'll find out what.
Hello, sir. Why are you being such an oaf?
Folge dem Diener, ohne entdeckt zu werden.
Look at that.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Okay. Irgendwas stimmt ja nicht.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing. The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Okay. Irgendwas stimmt hier ganz und gar nicht, Freunde.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Okay. Was hat Mr. Cornwall damit zu tun? Leute, es wird spannend, endlich mal. Sehr, sehr, sehr spannend.
What seems to be the trouble?
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. I think... Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
Das glaube ich auch.
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Let me see you take this.
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Okay, Freunde. Dann sind wir, glaube ich, wieder gleich beim Lager. Ja.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylors.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Gut, Freunde. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Lasst eine Bewertung da. Bis zum nächsten Mal und tschüss.